Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Huskies offense going to get the chance to start this game off. In these postseason games in the big stage, obviously turnovers a huge key. How does this offense operate? Joel, how aggressive can they be knowing they're facing a defense that takes the ball away so well?
Chris, it comes down to timing and spacing. As a quarterback, you've got to understand that the ball needs to leave your hand on time, and as a wide receiver, you've got to create the correct picture. Because you have to understand, anytime that ball is tipped, or if you overthrow it as a quarterback, it's going the other direction.
And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Play fake, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Washington. Breaking tackles and going. Goes out of bounds after a big gain. He's just short of the 45.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. To throw, it's Williams. Makes a quick catch. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion.
I tell you, Chris, defensively, this is death by 1,000 cuts. They just allow these hitch routes to create 2nd and manageable, 3rd and manageable. It's too easy for the offense. The off coverage has got to change. They've got to get up in the face of this wide receiver and force him to have a difficult release. Take away the easy throw.
And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Touchdown, Washington, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. But a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was so line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the BYU offense for the first time. This is a moment to cherish for this Cougars program in the playoff after falling one step short a year ago, losing the conference championship game to Texas Tech.
And Chris, this is one of the more underrated programs that we have in college football. They've been so consistent over the last couple of years. Just those one step short of making this playoff, but here they are. They can win the line of scrimmage and maintain that Cougar-oriented football of physical, toughness, all of those things running the rock. I think that they're going to have a great chance today. Chris, I think we overlook BYU as one of the great quarterback schools in the country. Think of the lineage here for the Cougars. Ty Detmer, Jim McMahon, Steve Young, and now this guy who's been carrying them all year long and will have to do so again here in the playoffs.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on third down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. The sure hands, it's Lyons. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
These drag routes are so difficult to defend, in particular when they're thrown with the proper timing and ball placement. The wide receiver can just run right through that ball, and now he's got a full head of steam, and he's able to get the first down.
And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He fires downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at the 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now. BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside, and the quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat.
Touchdown, Brigham Young, as they fight back here in this playoff game. And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT off the left upright. It's ugly, but it counts. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Washington. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. On first down, it's play action. Oh, the pocket collapsing. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. So second down after the incompletion. To throw, it's Williams. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Handoff to the back. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
Well, we knew they would start out with the run game. This running back has had over 1,500 yards. It's why he was a candidate for the Doak Walker Award. I love his speed and his vision. He's got to get established early if they want to have offensive success today.
Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Looking to score with a run to the right. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Cougars come up to the line in the hurry-up. Tackle made just short of the end zone. They'll put the ball about the 3.
That's a great run on third down, and this defense was clearly set up to stop the pass. There was nobody up front, and they gashed them here with a nice big gain to produce a fourth down that I think they can go for it. It's 4th and short. Why not go for this?
This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs. They did not make it short on 4th down. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Look out, he's breaking free. He's in the clear. Here he goes. across the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Huskies. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Final play before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. And that one falls incomplete. That'll do it for quarter number one. So it's Washington on top. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking downfield. It's Bachmeier. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air under that throw.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Caught over the middle. It's Martin. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Back to throw again. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45.
What a tremendous job by this quarterback staying patient on 4th down. Chris, trust me, your clock can get very quick on 4th down as a quarterback, and here he's able to go through his entire progression and get to the running back. That's a check down. Let the running back run, and he's able to create a first down.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about. Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Zips it down the middle. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs. And they're stopped. It's a turnover on downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. The kind of play this quarterback has been making all season long. We wonder, Joel, with this pressure playoff game, could he continue this level of play?
Well, Chris, it looks like we have our answer. This guy is going to continue to play well, and now the defense, they've got to answer a question. Do we sit back in coverage and allow this guy to pick us apart, or do we get aggressive? I think the only way to...
Points toward the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. This offense really clicking. This quarterback told us whatever it takes today. The season on the line, Joel. And it seems like the bigger the game, the more they feature the QB run.
And, Chris, it's such a great strategy because obviously you don't want to expose your quarterback to too many hits during the course of the year. But when the stage and the moment is this large, this is when it's all hands on deck, and you know you're going to get a heavy dose of quarterback run, which they're featuring right here.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bachmeier. Tackled at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. Scanning the the field. It's Bachmeier. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. The 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, BYU. See if they can convert the point after. PHC up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Off the play fake on first down. Under pressure, just lets it go. That one sails incomplete. Threw it too far.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
He's got the first and still going. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
This is exactly what this defense was so concerned about. In our meetings with this defensive coordinator, he talked about the fact that they've got so many weapons to defend. Guys on the outside, guys in the back.
Makes the catch and has space.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Looks like Washington will have the first down.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Defense all over that first down throw. A short gain makes it 2nd and 7. And the wideout goes in motion. On the ground, it's Washington. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
He lets it go on the move. Oh, what a grab! They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half.
Well, this is a really nice pitch and catch from the quarterback and running back on the angle route. But this concept is made by the tight end. And this tight end, this has got to be a selfless route. He is clearing out the middle of the field against...
Touchdown, Huskies. Caught in the end zone.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, and they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now, this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Finds his man, it's Bachmeier. Tackle is made, it's a short gain, well short of the marker. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaking into the clear. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. One pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play, and an easy pickup for this offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw here. He lets it go. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. With the catch, it's Casper. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a 1st and goal. And the Cougars will call their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. 1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Trying to run it. It's Martin. Touchdown, Brigham Young. Powers into the end zone. Well, that's exactly what they were looking for this offense. We talked about the importance of scoring before halftime, and now Joe getting the ball to begin the next half, a real chance to build momentum.
Chris, the opportunity to double up. It's so big in these games. This is exactly why you defer if you win the coin toss, so you can have this chance, and it's icing on the cake if you can get the late second quarter score. Now you can go in at halftime, make the adjustments, and come out with your best stuff in the early third quarter drive.
And let's check in with Holly Rowe from her sidelines vantage point.
Guys, checking in from the Washington sideline. There is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now to see if the offense can answer again or if the defense starts to make a statement. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Back to pass. It's Williams. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. The Huskies will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Time to start the second half, but first an update from Holly Rowe on the sidelines. Holly?
Hey guys, the Cougars head coach told me coming out of the locker room, they have found a lot of positive momentum here during this winning streak, but it is in jeopardy right now. He said this is the moment we have to come out and assert ourselves and be dominant to start the third quarter, gain some momentum here, and change the course of this game. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Grab down the middle. It's Phillips. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And the Cougars will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And looking to throw now on first down.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. Now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And the quarterback features the wide receiver. He's been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
Looking to pass. It's Bachmeier. The pass rush closing in. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to throw yet again. He lets it rip. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs after that defensive stop. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Washington. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
Well, we knew a huge key of this game was going to be this defense and their ability to tackle in space against this dynamic running back. And as he gets the ball on the outside, you would expect him to break a tackle, but he's unable to do so because of the leverage and pursuit of this defense. They are doing such a good job.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. Another big play from this running back in the passing game. It's been working all season long, Joel. This defense has to have an answer for it today.
Chris, if you're going to be a modern running back that is considered to be a great player, you've got to not only run the ball well, you've got to catch it out of the backfield. And he does that so well. Good, clean route right here, right over the middle on this angle route. You can see his hands. He does a great job after the catch. He is a threat regardless of how he touches it.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. Important third down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Williams. The pocket breaking down. Receiver makes the catch. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
My first question in these situations is, did he secure it and become a runner, or is this an incompletion? And I think you can see that he's able to secure body part. Now there's an element of time. Yeah, he's definitely a runner. That's a fumble and a great turnover for this defense. Well, other than turning it over, that's about the worst way you can start a possession. Now you're way behind the chains, looking to maybe get half of it back here. Try to create, I guess, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, so that you've got some chance to convert on third. Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling, and
he'll take a deep shot here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. And the Cougars will send the punt team onto the field. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They're looking to protect the lead and protect the football. The last possession number ended in a fumble. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket, looking for his back. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
And they lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joel. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it, and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the catch downfield. They stop him with a 47, but that's enough for a first down.
That's such a frustrating play for a defense. It feels like they do everything right in that pass rush. Look at the pressure. They're able to get to the quarterback, but just not able to finish the play. So many times you talk with coaches, in particular on the defensive side, and they will emphasize the ability to finish. And this defense, they got to finish better.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Back to throw. It's Bachmeier. Makes the grab. It's Phillips. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. So it's Washington on top. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now.
Chris, coming in, we knew that the strength of this offensive line was the right side, and they prove it here. Great blocks, allowing the running back to get to the perimeter, and now you've got to set up those perimeter blocks, which he's able to do for a big gain.
Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Gives it to the back. Touchdown, BYU. Still no answer for this offense. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Huskies offense back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Caught behind the line. It's Washington. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Dropping back. It's Williams. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Ball handed off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Pressure is coming. Oh, and he swarmed quickly. It's a sack.
Well, that is not what you want on 2nd down. Now creating an obvious third down passing situation. You just gave up the sack. Clearly, this pass protection is not where you want it to be. Now you're in a situation in a tie ball game where you might have to go for it on 4th down.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. And the Huskies will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on looking for a solid punt here. They'll kick it away here. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. And the single back takes the handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
This group is so dominant on the ground. If you got a back like this, why not? Give him the rock. Let him churn up these yards. They've been totally dominant at the line of scrimmage and completely controlled this game on the ground.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down play coming up. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Phillips. So the chunk play gets the 1st down and brings us to the 2-minute timeout. BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the ground, it's Martin. He's got room to run. Look out. And that stiff arm will help earn him the 1st down.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Grab down the middle. It's Phillips. You get a timeout now from the Huskies. That's their 1st. Frustrating to spend that timeout after giving up 1st down yardage.
This is great recognition by the wide receiver of the coverage being run, because on a drag route, if it's man coverage, you're going to continue to run. If it's zone coverage, you're going to sit down, and he sits down right here. Quarterback is on the same page, and they're able to get a completion, some yards after the catch, and get a 1st down.
Washington using their 2nd timeout here. Chance to strategize for this 2nd down play. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And now the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. And now the final timeout taken by Washington. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on 3rd down. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Handoff to the right side. Touchdown, Brigham Young. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Chris, I'm just so impressed with their execution. To clutch up like that, they had to have it, and they punched it in the end zone. You know, can you play your best when your best is needed? They just did that right there. That's a great drive.
Bringing it out, it's Washington. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And now's the time for Damon Williams and his Huskies offense to deliver here. Crucial possession late in this game. What a challenge for this group on the road. Down by a touchdown with all this crowd noise to deal with. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage. Back to pass. It's Williams. That's caught. It's Williams. Oh, he's got open space. Here he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Washington. Too much speed for the defense.
Chris, you're always going to take the touchdown, and that's a clutch possession to get in the end zone. But there's a little time left here on that opposite sideline. If I'm the quarterback, I'm thinking to myself, you bet. Give me the rock. Give me a chance.
He does his job with a PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bachmeier. And he gave it a shot, but should have just left the ball in the end zone. They spotted at the 19. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. Your worst case scenario, go to overtime. But can they make something happen here? Try to win it in regulation. Let's see. Play action here on first down. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. They'll run it from the gun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 24 seconds remaining.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the defense will spend a timeout here. Stopping the clock with 21 seconds remaining. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. The shotgun handoff here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. It's good. This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages.